Hey everyone, Ella back here. Welcome to my hybrid thoughts. Now, this is the first time the reason why I choose this, my new, since I did hybrid reviews and all kinds of hybrid announcements, I decided to make my hybrid thoughts. If you don't know if you're new here, well, hybrid thoughts is supposed to be my opinion for those of you guys don't know. Like, for example, Over the Moon's the best movie. My opinion was that how the Next Gen was one of the worst underrated movie that I ever seen because of the electronics and all kinds of stuff. Even though we been heard about our artist who clearly passed away since poor him. Since over the past 5 years. Or let's just say how I love arts and how I like so many stuff that I'm working on. But today I am talking about one of the most amazing and one of the most the upcoming movie that's coming out today was Nimona. Today I am going to talk about my thoughts about Nimona. So let's get into it. Before disclaimer for those of you guys aren't watching this video, please don't hate them. This is my only opinion, and I love Disney's the movie animation and stuff. I will probably review the movie came out, the Elemental, what my thoughts about it. And disclaimer, I'm just showing my opinion, just please don't hate me. And 2, I do support LGBT community because I have friends of mine. And last but not least, like I said before, it was just in my own opinion. The creator who made this book and now the movies is the best, and how we could explain why Disney canceled the movie. But it's my only opinion because, if Disney hear this, don't hate me. Sorry about the recording. There's been going on since I'm using my headphone, and since my finger was at my recording since I'm using my phone. But let's talk about the thoughts about Nimona. Well, this is supposedly based from the book. It was sold back in 2015. The creator, the author, and the Stevensons, the persons who made Nimona, has been posted on Tumblr and then selling this book. Now, not gonna lie, I've been seeing this book in my public library, but I might say I might read this book. I've been heard about it since the YouTubers tells about the thoughts about the movie, and of course how we could see what's going on against Disney. Fun fact, Andy Stevenson also she made She-Ra, and I think the same as She-Ra, the animation one, the reboot from the Netflix, Yeah, okay, I see it. My bad. Sorry, I'm still looking at my Wikipedia. Sorry about that. But even so, Andy has decided to make a book, called Nimona. If in this book we discover it's about a shapeshifter a half-breed shapeshifter human character, Nimona, who decides to make badly stuff, and we introduce his new boss, Ballister, if I pronounce it right, who decides to make some evil plans after going on. And for those who guys don't know, I didn't read this book, okay? I'm about to read this book, and then I might. Okay, but before I'll ask it before then, and he has to move it on, and he has to meet the blonde one, who I really thought it was a male. I mean, I thought the confusion was, I thought it was a female, but no, it was a male, because his name is Sir Ambrosian, if I pronounce right. And like I said before, I respect people's LBGT series, LBG communities, just so I have friends. But moving on. But now let's go back about this book. Like I said, I never read this book, but I might say I want to go to read this book because how that cool books are this graphic novel. Sorry, I'm kind of a little speechless. But like I said, I never read this book, but I might read this book, and also after I read this book, I might watch that movie before I get confused. But moving on to this, my thoughts about it. So when Minora was getting so popular, Blue Skies, the same company who made Rio and Ice Age, also before the video starts, I've been heard about all the new books of Andy Stevenson's new books, so I might read it too, to see if I like it or not. But moving on. Decided to work on this book to a movie. And that's how Andy did. That's until, since after years go by, after Blue Sky Studios working on all the kinds of stuff, including Ice Age, Rio, yada yada. Don't forget about Spice in Disguise. That movie's good. But however, since pandemic came and all kinds of shit and then it gets going, Blue Sky Studios has been an announcement back in 2021 that they're officially shutting down, and Disney has to help Blue Sky to record all the movies they're working on, but the ones who are about to get canceled. But the one who get canceled, it's Minora. This movie was almost finished, 75% completed of this movie. But Disney decided to not to do it because, from this news that we saw how Disney is acting, I can't believe how Disney say that, because, Minora has, you see, the two characters, God damn it, their names, Blasted and Sir, the blonde one, had fruity lovers. And Minora, however, will have a love interest. If I get confused, because I saw some YouTubers telling the thoughts about it. But unfortunately, it was, you see, they were about to working on this movie for a LBGT movie. We understand how Disney doesn't want it because, for younger audience to think that sexuality is bad. It's not. It's for explaining for children that they like the way they are, or they're all together. And like I said, I support them. I support LGBT community. Deal with it. Okay, sorry, I'm just don't want people to get harm and hate. Don't like it. But Disney decided to cancel this movie for the past 75 completed, and also explaining why they canceled this movie because it's almost like 75% complete. But now, since the fans pissed off against Disney, but it turns out after Prime Month came, they posted on Twitter that they respect it. Or do they? Because right now, after 2022, when they announce about the new movie, like Lightyear has a friend who is clearly the same Fruity. But even though there was a LBGT movie that they're about to post in a movie but cancel it. But however, Netflix came to the rescue, and of course on Twitter they posted a sneak peek of Minora. The same company, the one company they ran rescue was Netflix, and the same companies that they made Sausage Party, which I clearly heard from a YouTuber, but in Spanish, if you know what I meant. And yeah, and then right now, Netflix has officially posted this new trailer of Minora, and it's kind of cool designs. And we could see how Blue Sky's designs look pretty cool, since the other designs like Ice Age and Rio look like. Ones were different and one's the same. Just like how DreamWorks, when they did the Puss in Boots and all the old Shrek movies and the spin-off movies. That's all I had to say, my thoughts. But let's talk about my issues about the cancellation of Minora. One, why they cancel this movie with 75%. Disney, what the fuck are you doing? And how could you when you say about, well, yeah, you said about that Blue Sky Studios is about to be shut down, and you canceled a movie that has a 75%, and what's the main reason why? Well, for the same-sex kiss, also known as same gender kiss, whatever they called, because Blue Skies was the one who made it, not Disney, because of some odd reason, some stupid idea, like the why they could cancel it. It's because why? Well, simple. One, they don't want to get a conversation between parenting, where parents would think like, oh, we don't want to see this kid. Like, what the heck happened to She's Out? She's Out has the She's Out has like about this character who lives in his aunt's house, until realized the character is a male and dresses as a female. And the creator did say that this character is not like, non-binary or gay. And like I said, one more time, I support LBGT community. And before I started, I want to say I'm kind of pissed off about, I can't believe how Disney did that. I mean, they acting like homophobes. Right now I've been heard about what that means. Even else transphobic too, because of there's one band Bluey episode where we could explain like where is the main reason why was because it's too violent, it's too much mature for younger audience, or it's because about Disney becoming a transphobia. It's not. It's true. But right now, posting for when it's Prime Month, like back in 2021, I think. No, it was 2022. Yeah. No, it's 2021. Sorry, it was summertime, and you support Prime Month, even though you canceled a movie that's a Prime movie, and also a movie that and also an episode was basically about too adult humor stuff, even though it's about pretending a baby pretend. And I can't believe how Disney started to cancel this movie. If this movie was so good, children who might think like, oh, we understand about people with different sexualities, different peoples with genders, or all kinds of stuff. Look at me. I'm just like straight. I'm straight, by the way, everyone. I have friends who are LGBT. My friend Manny, my friend Lola, all my friends I have. Except one of my friends that are not from LPG, which is because they're cool. I'm like I said, I support them. It's just they are just the way they are. I couldn't have a friend named Min. But just because about the movie itself is gonna be too much for younger audience, for like children's, because they're gonna see a character who's going to kiss a same gender character, doesn't mean this character is about to like gonna have like a naughty stuff, or you guys you I don't want to say those words, it's or something else that you could do that. But this movie itself is just like, it's like, what? It's just a movie. It's like over the moon. It was just a movie because we had a little emotional damage going on because how we lost our family members and we lost everything. We understand, like, this movie has now been rescued by Netflix. Thank gosh this movie was been rescued, because if this movie got abandoned, we might have to like get some arguments, and fans will get pissed off against Disney. And for right now, I'm kind of mad about it when I heard this video, and when I heard about this cancellation between it, and one more thing for those who don't know, when I was 9, I don't know much about LGBT stuff, including when I was like 12 and 13, when I heard about the banned books, such as the drama and all kinds of stuff, including when I heard about my friend Manny, who got a shortcut, and I thought it was like, oh, she got a hairstyle. I've been heard about a Steven Universe going on, the wedding episode, where Ruby and Sapphire are getting together and made some wedding, and I've been heard, and I was realized, oh, it looks cute. And also Jailbreak, that episode where Garden sings, the thing, I forgot what that called. I'm sorry, it's been in 2015. Oh man, it's getting old. I've been heard about Jeff's parents from Clarence, and I was like, oh, I think they're siblings or not. But I realized they're not. They're, fruity. Like I said before in the last video record. But right now, when I'm growing up, and when I've been heard about back at age of 12, I've been heard about the banned episode, the banned book of drama. I read it. I was get confused about why it was banned. I mean, it's supposed to be LGBT stuff of the characters, but even though I realized that, okay, if this book was banned, if this book is it has the fruity character, why did it ban it even though all the books that have been banned? Like, there's one book that got banned, like I Am Jazz and Tango Mix 3. I've been heard of it. Well, it's not make sense because younger audience and stuff. But it doesn't make sense. It's where canceling a movie with 75% completed, decided to cancel it because of the studio was about to shut down. And that makes me mad about it. And that makes us mad. And that's fucking messed up. Look, imagine this. Think, for example, how it happened to HBO Max for, well, you guys know it, tax riots. Or like how HBO Max canceled, well, all the upcoming movies and upcoming, like, a special event, like the Scoop Holiday Special, which just got canceled because of a tax writing. Batgirl, which is a upcoming movie, I think it was how it was canceled because of tax writer. And also Final Space, and how HBO Max getting rid of because of the Discovery family Warner. How Warner Bros. Discovery decided to take all of the shows and our favorites because, well, for tax writing. And guess everyone, writers are pissed off. They got mad because well, working in animation for so long and working on cartoons, that's just messed up, man. Like, look what happened to Hub. Hub got so popular, and now it just changed a goddamn to Discovery Family because the channel sisters, however, decided to change to make a family channel, even though we missed this channel a lot for some goddamn reason. I mean, Hanazuki got popular until it got realized it was canceled, but right now the creator is still working on it. It's not canceled. It's just that it's been going on since the pandemic going. Or like who else? And now HBO Max has become, well, Max. How, yeah, Warner Bros. Discovery is the one responsible Warner Bros. Discovery is the one who did to Hub, and now HBO Max, bullshit going. We were worried that Cartoon Network was about to get canceled, about to be shut down because of the tax writing off. But no, it did not happen. Thank God. Thanks for the internet. Thank the internet save Cartoon Network. But right now for all kinds of shows that we love, it's just kind of messed up. And that makes us feeling bad and feeling like mad and stuff. How Disney, also like Disney, they did the same as what they did to Family Guy. How Adult Swim amounts about that Family Guy is about to go leave, will be not air on Adult Swim because, well, since Disney bought Fox, yeah, that's going on. And we just say goodbye. And I'm glad. And when I first saw it, it was like so sad. I mean it. Back in 2021, I've been seeing that scene of the goodbye one. It was kind of like, yeah, it's like you're losing your friend stuff. But like this, how Disney's doing it to Minora for 75% complete and canceled because of and Disney doesn't want to post this movie because they had some LGBT kissing. You get the part, and decided to cancel and tells about well, Blue Sky shut it down until they realized why they canceled Minora. But for Disney, since about after Minora was been canceled and it was revealed why it was been canceled, Lightyear, the new movie Lightyear, it shows we introduce a Buzz friend, who's clearly a little fruity, even though that Disney tried to do so much diversity going on. I understand how, yeah, though you made a character that's Buzz's fruity friend, and that like you choose this character to become very fruity, and that you choose this character that's an LGBT character, and then but you are told why the movie was canceled because of a LGBT movie, even though you made a character, but you said that you don't want to make a movie too much diverse. That's the shit going on. I'm very speechless, by the way. And I'm sorry for you guys. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm kind of a little speechless because of how this is going on. I understand how fans saying about Encanto and Strange World and all kinds of stuff, that movies that came out. Like, for example, how there was like twist villains, family drama, twist villains, and all kinds of shit going on. And now the movie Wish, I'm glad that Disney is returning a new villain that's not a twist villain. Even though we had, the stuck at the head of Encanto that we don't talk about Bruno and stuff. It's kind of pissed off against how, Disney was trying to piss us off because about the movie itself, the movie that's about trauma family, or how Disney was revealed the truth about the movie was going to have 75% completed. And for my issue 2, my final issue 2, I want to say 3, but I decided to do 2 because there's definitely the issues between Minora. Issue 2, if the creators see this about the truth behind why the movie Minora, even though the creator who made this book was kind of pissed off, what I meant to say, everyone, is if the creator sees this, sees about the truth behind how the cancellation of the movie Minora, he will be pissed off. He is going to be pissed off against Disney. But since Netflix came to the rescue, maybe the creators gonna be so happy about it. And right now that's it. And also, kids will have some parents that have the same genders, and kids might say, oh, because trying to call a person some cuss words, and you get it now, yada yada. But right now, when we heard about this movie that's been canceled, Blue Skies was been working hard. Look, if I drew something, I've been working hard. If I made some pottery, I work with some Russian dolls, or some different characters that I was working on. Maybe some teapots or all kinds of stuff I'm working on, something. I've been working hard. And sometimes I want to get rid of it. Sometimes we're old and sometimes we're different. And sometimes or if I've been sewing a lot, like I made some plushies, like you've been seeing my Vanessa plush. Oh, sorry, I have a little burp. My Vanessa, or my or my Sun and Moon, my Mangled plush. I've been working hard, but how Blue Skies, after the shutting down, it kind of it's like you trying to make Blue Skies feeling bad. And I mean, I can't doubt that because about our favorite childhood studio, Blue Skies, who made tons of movies like Ice Age, Rio, all kinds of movies that I made, but like Minora, however, they've been working hard since over the past 2015, and now for all kinds of stuff, they could cancel it. I mean, Disney cancels some movies too. Like even DreamWorks, by the way. Disney canceled some movies that they got tired and then they got and this and that. Want to know some of the facts about it? Vivo, the movie that came back in 2021. Oh wait, no, it's 2022. I'm sorry. That movie was about the monkey one who basically wants to go to a concert because his own friend passed away, and even though the girl who didn't tell his mom until realized, that movie was so cool. And get this, everyone, this movie got canceled because Sony Picture Animation was started working on Hotel Transylvania and Mochi Movie. But after Mochi Movie Rotten Tomato was going and how people hated it, they decided to work. That's why they work on, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and also they decided to continue the movie itself, Vivo. And let's start. Also, I might do a hybrid review of Vivo. I'm still working on some. I still have it back in 2021. So I might. I've been seeing this movie back in 2021. So yeah, my bad, everyone. It's been, like I said, school time and stuff. And also the movie Vivo has some lesson to hear. The lesson itself is like, you gotta ask a parent when you want to see a concert that you had a family member. I mean, you have to ask a parent to tell a music that's a family member's favorite music. Like, for example, I went to a concert of my older sister's favorite artist, Cardi G. But the ones I didn't go is all the concerts I want to go last year and this year. Like, I didn't get a chance to tell my parents I love. Like, I didn't go back in September 2022. I want to go see the 21 Pilots because it's my favorite artist. But I didn't. But it turns out my parents told me, they telling me I had to ask them pretty soon or in time, so that way they could get permission or they could, and I might have a good time on this big concert. Or right now, this month, I didn't get the chance to go see Millie Martinez concert because my friends and my cousin love this artist. But when I posted on my WhatsApp, I was my cousin understands it, and she says that maybe someday, like maybe it's pretty soon, including my mom saw my WhatsApp and she understands until she saw her boss, one of the videos of her boss, that she has 2 daughters and they went to see the Millie Martinez concert. I did explain to my mom, and she did say it. She says the same as from last year. But right now, I was like, I'm gonna think about how I went to see the other concert I went. Los Angeles Azules. If you know what I mean. If you could translate in your English. But but since right now I've been heard on TikTok that Millie Martinez was gonna be back in next year, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna wait. I'll wait patient and I'll ask my mom again, or my dad, or maybe if I could wait for 21 Pilots. I'm like, I'm gonna wait. I'll wait. Maybe when it's the 10th anniversary of the music Stress Out, or maybe for the music, the popular one, Ride, or maybe for just Stress Out, since the music was so cool. Either way, I might. But right now, we understand the character, the monkey one with the female character on. Like the girl character didn't explain to his mom, but right now when she saw the monkey, she realized that this character shouldn't explain to his mom. Like, here's something I want to like this. Like, oh, Mom, the reason why I went to this Miami is because I want to make my family members, I think it was like his my great uncle to be happy that his old monkey went to a concert from his favorite artist, who's supposed to be his friend, and want to give her friend a note, and her mom might say, "Oh, you shouldn't say it. You shouldn't. If you want to go to that concert, why do you say so?" If my mom says, I explained to my mom when I heard that the Mini Martinez music, I was like, she was like, "Oh, that's so good. I love this music." Yeah. But fortunately, my mom says next time I might tell her on time. But yeah, like that, like how Vivo has to say that for the lesson. Yeah, Chose has to say that when they want to go see a concert or some favorite artist they love from it that's coming to a concert. But moving on, but right now, with that out of the way, let's go back to Minora. Now, that's all of my issues about how between the cancellation and how Netflix was rescued. Let's start with Netflix. Netflix has been going for so long. I mean, get this, they canceled some movie that episode was so good. The series that was a bit so good, Inside Job, which I never heard it until right now. What's it about? Well, I never watched it because it was too dark for me. And I didn't realize that's the same creator who made Gravity Falls. I think so. I don't know. I'm sorry everyone. Never seen the series. Or how Cuphead was about to be season 3, but unfortunately Netflix was like cancel it. But I don't know if Cuphead is still going. The Cuphead season 3 is still going. My niece loves Cuphead, so yeah. It couldn't be because I've been heard about the series. I hope many sees that the Cuphead show. And all the upcoming series that Netflix working on were canceled. I've been heard about the new series, the Wings of Fire, but I don't know if Netflix is supposed to be telling a joke or who knows. But all the series and upcoming movies were coming out. All the series that Netflix were working on were trying to cancel for some unknown reason. Maybe tax stuff. Who knows? We'll figure out if Netflix is still continuing something. Who knows? We'll wait. But right now, Netflix has officially decided to make a news. Since back in, when was the spring? I think it was like the springtime or winter time of 2022. Let me go check. Yeah, it was back in April 2022 when Netflix was announced that of the upcoming movie, and it shows on Twitter, and it shows the design. After the designs that Bruce had been working on, I kind of like the designs, even the characters itself. But since we seen the movie was been saved by Netflix, it was like we're so happy about it. Like, is this supposed to be an apology for canceling some episodes for all kinds of series and stuff that you canceled? Maybe, but no, it wasn't. Netflix was trying, here's why. It's because Netflix wants to tell Dad, Netflix is trying to say, remember how I rescued Minora? Well, here we go, everyone. Here's today. I hope you like it. I'm so sorry because I canceled all the series that all the creators they made. I'm kind of doubt that I want to say I'm sorry. Like that. The same as how they did to How Over the Moon, since after the next gen going on, now this, since Minora is going on, since after the cancellation was going on. And let me start by saying thank you, Netflix, for rescuing the movie, and you rescued Blue Skies. Rescue Blue Skies the movie itself, Minora. Netflix will be, Blue Sky Studio will be so proud of you. And right now, for you guys, I see the Rotten Tomatoes. This movie was so great, and I might go watch it. I might watch this movie, but before I might have to read this book, and then I might watch this movie, so I could see the difference between it. Ben was talking about the designs itself. The designs, it was so good. This design, however, it kind of looks like a gorilla vibes. You know, gorillas. Gosh, if they made series, because I've been heard about it. You know gorillas, right? The band, the one song that says "Feel Good" and "Dare." Yeah, that song is so cool. But it looks different because the same company, since Netflix rescued, the same company that's rescued from Blue Skies, is Anna Purina or Ace Productions. Since it's kind of a little tricky for this word. If you don't know who A Productions are, they're the same persons who made Sausage Party, but without not too much adult humor, like heavy adult humor and stuff. But right now, Minora, thank you Netflix and A Productions for rescue Minora. And like I said before, this movie was going to be the best. Ben, I'm not ready for finishing this video. I kind of like the designs and stuff. I did see the second trailers, and it was so good. And the scenes itself, it's gonna be awesome. And yeah, that's all all my hybrid thoughts of Minora. I might hybrid review Minora when I read this book and watching this movie. Like I said before, you did a good job, Netflix. Blue Skies will be so proud of you, even A Productions. With that out of the way, that's all I have to say, everyone. Thanks for watching about my hybrid thoughts, and I hope you guys love it. I might do hybrid thoughts pretty soon, maybe when it's all the 5 years anniversary. Since I'm going to talk about next gen, since I did talk too much about next gen, or maybe we wait till, and also Sahara, the movie that's about the snake one, and all kinds of movies I didn't watch. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to subscribe to, since I didn't talk too much, since I didn't know much about Minora, make sure go watch Dad's reviews. Subscribe to him. Since, like I said before, I heard this book, but I might read it. Ben, make sure to subscribe to him. He's cool. I did see his videos. He's awesome. If you're hearing this Dad's review, hi. Antes acabando ese video, y ya como no sabía de cancelar la película hoy, y también del libro que casi quiso leer, suscríbete a The Spy Peaks. Vi ese video, está chido. And es todo. Si escuchaste Spy, de Spy Bigs, hi. Hola. Lo siento. Hablo inglés y español. Until then, everyone, I hope that's all I have to say. Well, thanks for watching. Peace.